don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and this will be a quick review. These are a pair of figures that I picked up from the Dollar General store. And I thought that we would go ahead and look at these real promptly. If you notice, I'm not on my standard review station. I am in the process of putting together a build video, and it is... well, let's say I'm on day 6, and let's just leave it at that. Taking a look at these, here we have a Bumblebee. It is an officially licensed Hasbro product. Bottom, side, top. He converts in 3 steps. Boy, I wonder if I have the ability to do this one. Here's the Starscream. Another officially licensed Hasbro product. He converts in 6 steps. Okay, so why don't we pause the video right here, and I will open them up and we can take a look. So we have got them out of their packaging, and I think I'll zoom in here. Bumblebee came with a set of instructions, but he only transforms, remember, in 3 moves, so I'm not sure exactly why we had to have instructions. Starscream transforms in 6 moves, so yeah, okay. Something to note real promptly, that kind of fell right off. It's supposed to go in here to this ball joint, and oh hey, that one came right off too. Okay. This does not bode well for our little Bumblebot here. This does not bode well for our little Bumblebot at all, to be honest with you. Oh gosh. Looking at him, he's got, let's see if I can focus on him here. He's got blue eyes, silver mouth plate. He's got a really poorly done Autobot symbol and some black paint on him. The legs look like this. Okay, let's, what do you say we go ahead and transform this guy? I don't know if that constitutes a step or 2 or not. Oh, baby, this thing is bad. Let's see here. Hey, guess what? I don't know if that was 3 steps or not, but I just transformed him. So, he's got lots of hollow bits right there. Can you all see that? He's got a little Autobot symbol right there, so I guess that's nice. It does roll. That's something. Scale comparison, here it is next to Crappabee. Okay. What to say about this thing? Let me see here. Where is my... like I said, it rolls freely. It's measuring in at approximately 3 3/4 inches. Width-wise, it's coming in at about 1 1/4 inches. Height-wise, we're looking at approximately 1 inch and let's call it 1/4, just because we don't want to mince hairs here. Yeah, that's the Bumblebee. Let's take a look at the Starscream here. He's got a Decepticon, that's a molded in that they've painted, so that's actually kind of nice. I didn't cover articulation with Bumblebee, but he kind of fell apart, so the head can move back and forth, the arms are at a ball joint, they can go out that far, so he can definitely go wee. They'll go all the way around, but they will bump into that. Elbows come up to here. The null rays are removable. Looks like they're on a... is that a 3mm? No, it's got to be smaller than 3. It's a peg. It is a peg. Alright. Hands are a fixed piece, no waist swivel. T-jointed ball joints lets him do the full Chinese and the full American with no problem. You get a little bit of wiggle there on that T-joint. You get more of a wiggle because you've got a ball joint right here, which goes around to give you a knee. 90 degree, yeah, it's 90. Feet are a fixed piece. Let's see, size-wise in this mode, Starscream is measuring right about 4 inches to the head. Shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at, I am not going to count the null rays. Shoulder to shoulder, it is 2 3/4. Total height-wise, because you got to take into account the tips of the wings here, I'd say 4 3/4. Depth-wise, we're going to have to eyeball this, folks. Let's call it 1.5 inches. Okay. So I mentioned I picked these up at my local Dollar General store. They were $5. So I can't complain about the price. Although, I have to tell you, I think I may have gotten took with the Bumblebee. Alright, let's see here. Give me just a second and I will transform Bumblebee back. Actually, do I even need a second? Can I do that while I'm on camera? Maybe. 1 step, ow, 2 steps. I don't think you're supposed to say ow when you're transforming these things. Okay, so yeah, here's Bumblebee. No articulation at the legs. I mean, technically I guess you could do a knee bend, but man, be careful. These are on ball joints, so he can go like that. They can come off the ball joint. $5 figure, Tom. All the way around. The head can, it's on a ball joint too. Alright, so, real quick, scale-wise, 4 1/4 to the head, shoulder to shoulder. Try to line them up proper. 2 3/4. Depth-wise, eyeballing it, I'd say 1.5 inches. Alright, so to compare these two guys with the other ones from this line, here we have the Optimus mold, and here we have the Megatron mold. So, you can see they scale fairly well. Yeah, let's see, I guess the next thing to do is to go into final thoughts. Before I go into final thoughts, it occurs to me that I have not transformed Starscream yet. So the first thing we do is we remove these little null rays. Okay, we can go ahead and clip the legs together. They just latch clip right there. We can take the arms, pull them down like this, take the nose cone, push the head down, lift the nose cone up. That's the only way you'll get the clearance to come around it. Bring the wing back, and it's on a sort of a double hinge system here. You have ports in the wing that'll plug onto those spots there on the legs on both sides, securing it together. That's really all the securing you get, unfortunately. And the arms just kind of hang out. But it's not horrible. I've had and seen worse. Then you take your little null ray thingies here, making sure that your arms are successfully out of the way. Plug them in to these little ports underneath the wings. And I mean, it's a 60-second transformation. It's not hard at all. It measures in at approximately 5 inches by 3.5 by let's go from this, 1.5 inches approximately. Here it is with B right there. Yeah, and just another scale comparison. Here it is with Crappy. Alright, so final thoughts wise. What do I say about these? If you are looking for Transformers for your kids, then these might just be what you're looking for. They're simple. They're freaking $5. And I mean, they do the job. The plastic, I have to talk about the plastic here. The plastic is not the greatest. It feels soft. It feels like you're going to break these if you're not careful. So, I mean, if you're thinking about getting these for your kids or, you know, grandkids or whatever, then yeah, I mean, if they just want a representation of Starscream, then this would work just fine. But if they're looking for something special, something that's going to really be played with, I don't know. I honestly don't know if I can recommend that or not for this. Bumblebee's crap. I mean, if this wasn't the... If I didn't already have a Crap-a-Bee, this would be it. Although I have to say, looking at it, it's got that shiny little fleck gold on it. I don't know if you all can see that or not, but it comes off as much... There you go. You can see it now, I think. It's flecked plastic. But man, this thing is, just from an engineering standpoint, it is crap. And here it is next to a Power of the Prime, so you can see he's much smaller, much smaller. If you're like me and you just like odd things and you really want to buy these just to have something, fine. Go ahead. If you want this as a placeholder for a Legends collection, you could probably get away with that. Actually, let me see here. Here it is next to an Iron Factory Seeker, just to give you, you know, your sense of scale. And again, if you wanted this as a fill-in, then yes, go ahead. If you want this as the last Starscream or Bumblebee you are ever going to buy, run away. Do not watch my channel, because I can't say good stuff about this beyond a certain point. And I think I've kind of hit the point. So, yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. Where the hell's the review station? I've already explained all that, Nemesis. It's time for us to go. I've said everything I want to say about these. I haven't. Well, too bad. Go away. Ah! Thanks for watching, and I will see you at the next review. No, I'm not done. I'm not done. Ah!
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Vitamins, John. Operators are standing by.